radio and TV station, and welcome to the most fascinating Yunus English School hour, coming to you from Star Radio and TV station every Sunday. Today's program is very, very special, and the topic of the day is the academic success story of the former students or ex-students of Yunus English School. Here I have a very special panelist with me here, and I will allow them to introduce themselves to the audience, starting from a gentleman at my right-hand side. Sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tabari, for inviting me here. My name is Lamin B. Sedikan, a former head boy, 2012-2016 academic year, and also a former employee of Yunus English School, account clerk, and also administrator and a boarding master. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sedikan. Next to Mr. Sedikan is another smart gentleman. Sir?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Tabali. My name is Lamin Jata, the first elected head boy of Yunus Senior Secondary School from 2012 to 2015.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jata. And here comes a very beautiful young lady. I will allow her to introduce herself to the audience. Ma, please.
Hi, wonderful viewers, and thank you, Mr. Tabali, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. I am Sarah Toure, a former deputy head girl from 2023 to 2024, and thank you all.
Thank you so much for that beautiful intro to the audience. Audience, like I said, today is a very special program, having the former students with me in the studio of Star TV. It's going to be very special because we're going to look into their success story as far as the academic development is concerned through their profession now at the moment. Here comes Lamin. I will start with Lamin Sedikan, a former banker who one time worked with GT Bank and also Eco Bank, and currently works with National Environment Agency as an assistant accountant. Lamin, a proud former student of Yunus English School, and one time also served Yunus English School in different domains. So I will start with Lamin. Lamin, can you take us through your academic journey at Yunus English School?
Thank you very much, Mr. Tabali, for inviting me here. Of course, when I entered here, and of course, when you give me the call to be here, and it gave me that memory of Yunus English School. It put me back to the classroom back in the days when I first set my time into Yunus English School. Those times when I get to the school, I get to know about the school name. You know, I was like, well, this is a new school. How will I go to maneuver from here? How can I make a good, successful life from here? But the moment I get into that school, everything started changing. In fact, for me, as Lamin Sedikan today, my name come up because of Yunus English School. Is what made me.
Thank you.
You know, through all these lines you read, from being a banker to the Eco Bank, one of the best banks in this country, to National Environment Agency, and also to NGOs, it's all through the successful journey I have in Yunus English School. My journey started in grade 10, you know, where, you know, we met these fascinating teachers, good and wonderful teachers who trained us, who put us into that mood to discover our talent. In fact, for me as a person, that is where I know who I am. From arrangement, from organization, from learning, because these teachers did not only prepare me to pass exam, they prepare me far beyond than that.
That's it.
Far beyond than that, and then for me to be prepared today, you know, to deliver and what I can do today. In fact, my financial accounting area, my accounting success started with Yunus English School.
Wonderful.
You know, because it from how they prepared me. I can remember one day how these teachers prepare us to say that we can do more far beyond than the school classroom. There was one quiz competition back in the days 2018 to C4 academic year in the C4 school.
Yes.
One of the best 7 schools were invited. Nusrat was there, Mindao was there, Masrud was there, Birkama Methodist, Manjai, and the list goes 7 of them.
Yes.
That time we are just 2 years old as a school.
As a school, wonderful.
So And then how it happens, the principal was, because it was in inter-school ed time.
Yes,
so the day to the inter-quiz competition, that was the day we were informed.
Wow.
So when our teachers were informed, you know what was the response? We tell them that I have students who can deliver. I don't need to prepare them. They just call me around and then tell me, Sedikan, we have this, I don't know. I know you and your people can do it.
Exactly.
I say, well, just tomorrow, you think we can? He say, yes, we prepare you far more than that.
Exactly.
I say, what are the areas we need to prepare yourself? He said, we already give you all. And so lucky, we went to there. We are the youngest school. We came out second. Nusrat just defeated us 2 marks. So it means that Yunus English School has taken us that level. We can prepare ourselves for any job, anything that comes on our way during that age in time. So Yunus was, for me as a person, one of the institutions that changed my entire life, that makes me to discover the life I am living today.
Wonderful.
Today, the banks I go to, I've been recommended being punctual, recommended being disciplined, being recommended being committed, and the work I do.
Exactly.
EcoBank can attest to that. Direct Aid can attest to that.
Yeah.
First Bank can attest to that. And currently, my director of finance can also attest to my performances. All this comes from Yunus English School because they prepare me to be that disciplined, determined. I remember back in the days, one of our principal, Mr. Kamara, will always be, that is, I took into myself, is to be enthusiastic.
Yes, enthusiastic.
You have to be enthusiastic about life.
Yes.
So this has always been in myself. I prepare myself to go far ahead wherever I go.
Wonderful.
You know, there are challenges and then out of there, but we were determined.
Exactly.
And then at Yunus English School, we were the second badge, true badge of the school.
Wonderful.
And then we are able to produce good results even at WIC level because I was able to produce 7 credits and I have my university entrance and I did my university BSc in accounting, met with a Gambia academic student, Gambia Newstar student, and today I have honors in BSc in accountancy.
Wonderful.
All this training comes from Yunus English School. Yeah, I believe any other student who passed through there can do this.
Exactly.
If we hold to the teachers we have there, because Yunus English School used to have the best teachers in this country.
Exactly.
Because almost you have teachers from Nusra, you have teachers from university, you have teachers who are PhD holders who will come there, groom you, train you. They'll put you in not only to teach you of syllabus, but through your career development, through to prepare yourself for tomorrow. For whatever comes to your way, you will be able to face this challenge and will be able to go through that.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. I think all credit goes to the institution, Yunus English School. You hear from our former students who navigate through academic journey from the senior secondary education to tertiary education, that's university, and currently they started enjoying the fruit. The psychologists of education, the Pluto agreed with Aristotle that the roots of education is bitter, but the fruits are sweet. Yeah. So going through those the time that you think that teachers definitely don't like you, but when actually they are doing the needful to prepare you both academic and also social. Yeah, because as far as education is concerned, the classroom activity is just tip of an iceberg. Where you talk about your career development, everything started with the Yunus English School. You fall in love with the accounting and everything started at the Yunus English School. And you are a student who started from grade 10 up to grade 12. So it was a very successful academic story that we heard from you. And then I will come back to you, but before I want to give a platform to one of the ex-student or former student of Yunus English School, happened to be Lamin Jata. Lamin Jata started with Yunus English School 2012 to 2015 academic year, the first batch of Yunus English School. Lamin, can you take us through your academic journey at Yunus English School? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tabali, for giving me this floor. It has been a great moment for me. It has been a difficult moment for me before I come to Yunus English School. I have been searching schools, good schools, where I can save my life. I was lucky to come to Yunus English School in 2012. When I reached at the school, the the atmosphere of the schools tell me that you are in the right place. I go back to grade 10, I repeat it there, and I was there to try to struggle. But the teachers in the school perform me. They shape me into another person.
Exactly.
Yunus English School don't teach you lessons or syllabus. They teach you morals. They teach you how to perform in life. I remember one day there was one Mr. Ba, our history teacher, told me, Lamin, Yunus English School is one of my best schools ever. If you want to learn, you're going to learn. That's where I started to struggle. I struggled. I used to go from morning to afternoon. I would be reading my books. I don't go home.
It was like a home for you.
It was like a home for me. You understand? I'm always at school. But when I went up to grade 11, they select me as the head boy of the school. That's where I know that here is the right place for me. Yunus English School is a school where people look at it as an example.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how to thank Yunus School because Yunus has already changed my life.
Yeah. You are so emotional. I could see that, But you have to calm down, Lamin. We appreciate the love that you have for the school and how the school transformed you. You were one time, we all know teenagers. At a time, you feel like you are on top of the world. But the time that, you meet the professionals, that will show you the right way and trying to groom you, to change you, so that you will realize the potential in you. So I could see that you're so emotional. What like
I can even remember when I went to police.
Yes.
I was training. I was one of the best disciplined recruits among them.
Exactly.
Where those that started at Yunus English School.
Wonderful.
I was very stubborn when I was coming to Yunus English School. I don't go to school. The other schools, I was going to school, I go to video clubs and go video games.
Yes.
But when I come to Yunus English School, I start learning. I start loving education. I'm at the school every day. Even weekends, I'm always at school.
Exactly.
Just to perform my life.
Exactly. That's it. That's very important. I think that's what they call in education pastoral care, guidance and counseling. You have seen the students at a certain level, the life is so challenging to them. They are at the two Johnson. They don't know where to follow. But like you meeting that professional at a time at the Yunus English School, try to transform you, to show you that this is the way, and this is how you are going to view life. The life is not all about the enjoyment, but it's about achievement. And as far as education is also concerned, there is no land of milk and honey. So you have to squeeze the rock and get water out of it. So that you have done, and you mentioned Mr. Ba, who is currently governor of CRR. So you could see Yunus English School definitely recruited a very, very successful teachers, a very, very well-informed teachers. So do you imagine Mr. Ba from classroom of Yunus English School to the
Mr. Tabali.
So yes.
Yunus did not only start to that. In fact, if you look at the success line of Yunus English School, in fact, the second highest office holder was one of the part of the board of Yunus English School. That's the vice president. And also the Minister Drame also was part of our team.
Yes, exactly.
And even the deputy speaker. Sidinja, normally I remember during our many of our graduation, Sidinja will be there. So Yunus, last Lamin said, is one of the schools that will change, because it is a school where many people will come. When we come there, you don't discover who you are. Many will come, they don't know where they are going to.
Exactly.
It is a school that will shape you where you will be. As the great speakers will all say, it does not matter where you begin, but how far you go, how determined will you go with that success.
Exactly.
So Yunus English School will mold you, train you, to be able to fit into that society.
Exactly.
That is why
that's very important. The wise man said, if you cannot walk, crawl. If you cannot also run, then walk. If you cannot also run, fly. but you have to make sure that you keep moving.
You keep moving.
So all this started, the history of Yunus English School is definitely fascinating, and we could see that how these great people put their minds together only to save the life of the future, and that future has come. We have seen you and many other people like you who are successful today, and they are serving the nation productively. This is what is enshrined in our vision, to transform the life of the young ones to become what successful citizens and also a productive citizen. This is very, very important. I will come back to you again, and I want to give a platform to the only lady among us to also take us through her academic journey from Yunus English School. Mrs. Sira Toure. Yes, Mrs. Sira Toure.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tabali.
You're welcome.
I am so glad, I am so grateful for sitting here today and to tell you guys my journey in Yunus English School. Because as you know, I was partially part of Yunus English School since my junior school. As you know, wherever you go, I follow you because we have known each other since my primary school. So during my junior school days in St. Peter's, immediately when I close from school, I go to Yunus for studies. I will join their study classes and everything. They will teach me, I will understand and everything. So I was so inspired by those things. So I was like, no, when I finish my junior school, I have to join this school. So that inspires me. And I joined the school, and it was the best decision for me. Because since I came to the school, the warm environment, the discipline and everything. And then also what is more special about Yunus is the conducive environment for learning, because as we all know, Yunus is just a single period, single shift rather. So when we closed from school and we decided to stay there, read, we'll be there, and then teachers will be supportive, they will help us. The teachers of Yunus English School, they are very welcoming, they are very amazing. They don't only teach you, they also help you to find a career path for yourself. Because I could vividly remember since I was in grade 10, when a teacher come to class, especially our English teacher, Mr. Jobate, and he will be like, who will read? When I said I, the following day also, when he comes, when he said who will read, I will be like I. Mr. Jobate was like, Sira, but you can be a good journalist. Though it meets me I was so passionate about journalism, but then the time he said this, I thought of I said, yeah, Mr. Jobate is right, I can do that. Though there was a press club in Yunus English School by then, but it wasn't that much active. So I talked to my English teacher. I told him that we can just renovate the press club and then start something for ourselves. And my government teacher also encouraged me a lot about the club. And then we formed the club, Mr. Dauda Kamara. He really encouraged me. He was the best, honestly. So we formed the club. We start from there, having meetings, started reading news at the assembly Monday and Friday and stuff. And Mr. Tabali is sitting right here also. Extra classes, Mr. Tabali will hunt us. Though at that time, we think that he was our biggest enemy. For me, if I see him, I even run away from him. He'll be like, come to class, come and study. Even I'm like, I am tired or whatever. He'll be like, this is just a matter of time. You guys have to come to class. It's by and force because this is about your academic performance. This one shall too pass. Mr. Tabali will encourage us. No, Yunus teachers, they are the best, and Yunus is the best environment for learning because they don't only shape you academically, but then they shape you to be better in the future. Yunus is so amazing, and I'm so grateful and forever part of Yunus English School, and I will always make them proud wherever I go. Because even during my career path, the time I went to Gambian Talents, and then people are like, which school are you from? When I write, they'll be like, which school are you from? If I said Yunus, they will say, wow, you are a good writer. I will tell them yes, because we have good English teachers, and all the teachers that teach me, they really teach you to understand. They don't only teach you to just for their money. Because sometimes if you see Yunus English School, you don't even term it as a private school, because the teachers, they are very, very kind. They don't think about the money. They will come to class, teach you, and then after the classes also, if you don't understand, if you go to any teacher, the teacher will be willing to help you for free. Because I know how teachers are, because they will be like, if you don't pay me, I will not give you extra classes or whatsoever. But unlike Yunus teachers, where whenever you need them and you go with your work, they will solve it for you without asking for a dime. So that was really amazing about Yunus English School.
Exactly.
So the time I started my journalism career, if I write, always people will ask me about my school. They'll be like, wow, Yunus is a good school. We didn't expect this from them. I was like, you know, Yunus is like that. If you don't enter, you will never know. So it's better you explore Yunus and know the reality inside. Because the way people view it and the way Yunus is in reality, it differs a lot. Because in Yunus English School, I can remember our classes, in fact, it was based on performance. We were in A class. Competition was healthy, but though you have to study in order to be in that class. So it was very encouraging, and then everything was intact.
Exactly.
So if I want to talk about Yunus English School, I think today we will just live here. So Yunus is the best, honestly.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, MS Sira Toure. That was a very exciting story. We are also proud of you. And also, all gratitude goes to the teachers and also the management of Yunus English School as an institution, saving life of young people. And today they are here attesting to it, that actually we went through good hands academically. And now, alhamdulillah, those hands transform us for us to become a productive citizen. Lamin Jata, also very active and a young police officer, and with us here. And also here comes Lamin Sedikan, a seasoned banker and accountant, works from different fields. Alhamdulillah, he was also our student, and you could hear from him. And then also Sarah also just alluded to. Yeah, so Mr. Jata.
Yes.
Yeah, I want you to tell us how these extra classes that are conducted at the Yunus English School definitely help you to be improved on your weak subjects areas. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Tawel, once again. These extra classes help us to cover our syllabus.
Exactly.
If you come to these books, the topics are large. You can't cover them in classes. You have to organize extra classes to cover your syllabus.
Exactly.
There are some, in exams, there are some questions that comes where your teachers don't taught you that inside the classroom. But through these extra classes, you will be able to cover your syllabus.
Exactly.
And that has helped us in our examination. I once remember when we were in school, geography was my best subjects in school. But it's very large. We have 4 topics, four subjects in it. We have map reduction, map enlargement, and another cross profile. During our batch, we only studied map reduction and enlargement. On the whole, the examination, it was another cross profile that comes. But through our extra classes, we were able to cover that one.
Exactly.
So in the classroom, those who don't attend the extra classes don't know what to do.
Yes.
They were confused. They just push their pencils and pen down. They don't know what to do. But for us who normally attend the extra classes with Mr. Sonko, know what to do. We were smiling.
Exactly.
Because the extra classes help us.
Help you very well.
It helps us, and definitely we have a good grade out of it.
Thank you.
So extra classes is very important in school. It's not that it sees your liberty or you have to be in school.
Exactly.
But in extra classes, just attend it.
Exactly.
It help you.
Yeah. Wonderful, yeah, wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Lamin Jata, one of the active head boy of Yunus English School. Mr. Sedigan, like your best friend, the best friend already alluded to. I could remember when you people were very young. It was like you people were like a cat and dog. Yeah, very well. And then you could hear from him extra classes. Yes, so I want you to shed more light on these extra classes and how it also help you to be successful at the end of your senior secondary school career at Yunus English School.
Yeah, Mr. Thank you very much once more, and then thank you, Mr. Jata, and then Mrs. Jallo.
Yes.
I think you reminded me a lot.
Yes.
Back, in fact, the things are flowing back to my head.
Yes, yes.
Can take me back to my grade 10.
Exactly.
I remember, it started with us ourselves. How when we come to the school, when we find the school, that was the early age of the school life. It was just grade 10.
Yes.
So we ourselves, we the student ourselves, at first come up with this idea that we need to do something to be able to get to that level, especially how our teachers are pushing us. Because at that time in grade 10, as he said, your performance will lead you to another best class.
Exactly.
Our time we have both afternoon and morning, double shift. So we have afternoon, competitively, people are coming who are very smart, and we are in the morning who are also very smart. How to determine that? We start arranging extra classes for ourselves. I remember that time, we used to have almost all the subjects, like we are versatile in all the subjects.
Exactly.
We have one area, one of my good friend, Duduli, is in Italy now, is an activist there. We'll arrange these classes, both between us and our senior members, to go for this extra class.
Exactly.
So through this extra class, our teachers also come to see that. In fact, Mr. Silla was one of the very key supporters of this. He's not only a proprietor who is looking for his money to build a school. Anytime he met us having our extra classes, he will sit, seeing us how we the student ourselves to organize this and to be able to deliver this. In mostly mathematics, the difficult subject, mathematics was one of my best subjects, and accounting, and then economics. We through all this, we would practicing for ourselves, going to our area, deep question, taking past question to answer them. Then Mr. Silla start to support. When he's here, you come and give us some tasks, give us that room to be coming to do it more. Then we have these passionate teachers who also want to see their student to develop more. I remember one of our good teacher, Mr. Juve, and then that success has paid him too, because through that he is also, that gave him good performance in university until he went for a competition in America. Now he's in America.
Exactly.
I remember back in the days when exam is coming, we will sleep in the school with Mr. Juve. Mr. Juve will leave everything, come to the school ground to make sure he guide us, to make sure he put us through, to be prepared for that examination.
Exactly.
And he was also that person who did not only stop that. Mr. Yunus, all the teachers have their areas where they will help us.
Exactly.
In the areas of sport, in the areas of moral lessons, in areas of drama. In fact, that drama and that quiz competition, even Gambia College can attest to that.
Exactly.
We, how our teachers will prepare us. When we get there, they say, this young school. I remember back in the days, Brikama Methodists are another school. They will call them the mighty Methodists, but we will take them down. When we come for competition and drama, they will say, oh wow, we met some people here who are different. So that extracurricular activity and those extra lessons and those extra moral lesson we get really mold us, prepared us until we get to where we are today. Especially, with my team, almost those who I graduated with, almost Mr. Tabale are all into different fields.
Alhamdulillah.
We have Sami Jisen, that was part of my counselor's team. We have my head girl, she's a nurse, Sami is a nurse. And then one of my counselor, Marie Korea, she studied law at GTTI. Now she's also at Zenith Bank. And my deputy head boy too, Bubakar Sise, studied at Gambia Tourism and Hospitality. And he's doing first. So Yunus English School groom a lot of people who are into different fields. They are representing Yunus to all levels, and they are doing a lot for the country as well. So now I believe what we went through and how our teachers coach us and how they prepare us, and the proprietor himself, the student are his best people. I can attest to that anytime. He will tell me my students are my best people. I'm not just here to build school to have money. No, Konya is far from that. I want to see Gambian students to develop themselves, to learn because of the experience I get when I travel. So I'm building this school through that. And it's what saved me. So me too, after immediately I graduated, through that determination and willingness and resilience, I was employed immediately as a unqualified teacher. And I went through that, also start preparing, giving those extra classes to students. And that led me to be a boarding home master, because through giving those extra classes at night I come in, because that's how I was trained, that's how I was molded, that's how my teachers were so, ready to help me to make sure that I achieve. And when I go to university, I met some of my teachers there already currently UTG, and they were happy. Today when they meet me at, some of them will come to the banquet hall. They don't need to, I have to help them to make sure this. So Yunus English School It's not a school that, you know, you just have to come and pass the exam and go.
Exactly.
It prepares you for your academic life.
Exactly.
It prepares you for your working life. It prepares you for your journey.
Exactly.
You know, we have one of our student, Lamir Sise, who is in Italy. He's an activist. He used to stand for these refugees. He used to stand for these people. And you know how we get that? Through our Red Cross, first aid assistant help. You know, that we learned from Yunus. I was, you know, through Yunus, I was able to discover who I am.
Yeah.
That time, you know, my junior school and others, I was never part of any school activities. I used to go to school and come back.
Yeah.
But when I get to Yunus, you know, my Mr. Marina, one of my accounting teacher, who gave me that passionate in accounting, he tells me, Sedikan, you can do a lot.
Yeah.
Mr. Benzu Sula, my science teacher and my mathematics teacher, he said, you, the way we are grooming you and the others, if you can do this, you can do much more than this.
Exactly.
And he will take me to Newstrat to conduct study class for us, because he was a Newstrat student and he graduated from there. When I go to Newstrat, they don't know which school I'm from. They will think that I'm from Newstrat. Only, you know, sometimes they, boy, we don't recognize, which school are you from? I say, Yunus.
Yeah.
Even no matter how mighty they are, when we bring mathematics, general science, they are not on top of me.
I know.
That's how Yunus built me up, because the teachers who are coming there, these teachers are excellent teachers.
Excellent
teachers. They are professionals. Madam Junusa was an examiner, and he was a lecturer at Gambia College, at Gambia University. Mr. Balde, and then, in fact, Mr. Ba, the current governor, was also a lecturer at that.
Exactly.
So these are people, Yunus don't just hire any teacher like that. They hire people who are competent.
Yes.
That's why today you have so many of Yunus students who are teachers, who are nurses, who are journalists, who are bankers. Not only me, you have many of them.
Yes.
And like me, I've served into private, I've served into NGOs, I'm now in government.
Exactly.
So all this journey started with Yunus English School.
Exactly.
It helped me how to manage challenges, it helped me how to maneuver, and helped me how to prepare myself. And I believe the current student, if they adhere to that, you know, our famous singer will say, success silo shortcut tala.
No shortcut, yeah.
It all determined based on your determination and resilience. It's how you can do that. Winifred, the American presenter, will say, he don't believe in luck. He don't believe in luck. He said, luck is a preparation to attain what you want, to attain what you want to have. You have to prepare. You have to bowl yourself to that. And Yunus is an institution that build you to that level.
Exactly.
Where I remember so many times, Cecilia do not only stop at providing teachers, you provide career developers. I remember during that time, Modu Sabali and one lady now is in America who would come there, help us to train us to do this career development.
Exactly.
His head girl, Kadi Samate, is one of the biggest fashion designer, and then this one queen of this country.
Yes,
it's all through this
I remember Kadi Samate. Kadi also one time visited the school, and he brought some learning materials for the school. Yeah, definitely, like you alluded to today, we are over the moon, and as the staffs of Yunus English School and administrator, we are over the moon. So if I am happy, I think Mr. Silla is the happiest. Yeah, because it's like he achieved his dream. It's like he traveled the whole world. Almost all the biggest countries or well-known countries in Europe, America, and also in Africa, he traveled very, very widely. And then he learned that, you know, the best gift to the future is education. If you want to see a country successful, you have to work on the human resource of that country, because the success of a country dictated by the younger generation. How younger generation are prepared morally, how younger generation are disciplined, how younger generations having a good education, and also where they develop knowledge and skill. So if that happens, that's why the main mantra of education is academic and social development. If you are developed academically, you are developed socially, that's it. You are developed awesome. So therefore, you can be anything in the world. Very interesting program is going on here, and then, like I promise audience, that is going to be very fascinating. I think you could you already see how it is, and this is just the beginning. We are going to delve very well, you know, into their success bit by bit, and then I have to now turn the baton to Madam Toure. Madam Toure, you took us through your academic journey at the Yunus English School from grade 10. You talk about grade 12. So I want you also to throw light on the extra classes, how it helps you to be who you are today.
Well, thank you so much. And then I'm very glad you asked me this question because these extra classes, I think it's the one that built us to who we are today. Because from grade 11, we started these extra classes as you yourself organized these extra classes for us and then bring perfect teachers for us. These teachers will stay with us sometimes, I can say up to 12 o'clock at night. Can you imagine? Sometimes it will be like we are even in the daytime. These teachers will be there with us, guiding us through our subjects and then everything. We finished, can you imagine, our government book? Imagine how government book was big, but we finished it and revised it 3 times before the exam. Until sometimes we even go to our juniors like grade 10 and 11 and take them classes. We were like that, we study, and then the maths teacher also, as you know, I don't even like maths, but then the maths teacher will make sure that I was seated in front, and then the maths teacher will explain and explain. Like it was just like a magic to me. I'll be like, and I understand this. I'll be so amazed and I'll be very grateful. And then the English teacher, the same as well, will be there practicing how to write, how to spell and everything until it was successful. So during our grade 12, we started this campaign. As you organized the campaign, we were there at night, teachers will come. It wasn't easy because in the beginning we thought we couldn't do it. We were so tired, but Mr. Tabo will call us, motivate us, and then tell us that you have to do it. Without any choice, we have to do it. So we were there, we will study. Can you imagine, from 12 to morning? Sometimes we have, in the morning also, we have to go to classes by and force. Sometimes we will run away from Mr. Tabali. We will be like, we are sick, and then we will do everything. Mr. Tabali will be like, come, I will give you medicine. He will go and provide medicine for you, and then tell you to go and wear a uniform and come to class. We will be like, no, Mr. Tabali is so wicked. How can Mr. Tabali do this to us? We will be backbiting Mr. Tabali. Sometimes we pray that he will not even come to school, but in the morning, you will see him coming again. The same story. We struggle like that until the exam also came to be. And then during the exam also, even though Mr. Tabali knew that, like, we finished all our syllabus, but Mr. Tabali will never allow us to relax. He will be like, you have to come and revise this, you have to do this, you have to do this. Sometimes, like even 5 minutes before paper, we are on our books. But alhamdulillah, when we go and open the paper, we smile. We'll be like, wow, I was from studying this right now. And you will be able to tackle it without fear or anything. And then we did our exam like this, alhamdulillah, until we were all successful. I have friends that are in university and other institutions like MDI and others. And today I am enrolled at Majak, pursuing my journalism course. And at Standard also, I am their parliamentary reporter. Can you imagine? I just graduated in 2024. If at all Yunus did not guide me through my career and then give me that confidence and then that courage and that knowledge to be able to be a better journalist. Today, there are many journalists that have even graduated at the university, but they are seated. They don't have this opportunity today. So I am so grateful for Yunus for giving me this opportunity because I could vividly remember, like, during our stay in the school, our press club, Mr. Tabali and Mr. Kamara, they provided us with these journalists from other big institutions. They came to the school and we have a training and we acquire certificate. And that certificate also really helped us the time we finish our career. Even my junior, after my my successor also, that one also, the time she came, immediately after her graduation, can you imagine, it was just 2025, he was enrolled at the Gambian Talents and now she is also pursuing her career. So Yunus is a perfect place for education and then for career development. Honestly, I can attest to that. And today, the only thing I would say is that I will encourage you to join Yunus English School if you want to develop your career path and then be able to learn and know most of the things about the school. You just have to visit the school and know. Because right now, if I say, like, I will say everything about Yunus English School, honestly, I will not finish. I am so proud of Yunus English School because they have formed me, like, they give me the foundation of and the idea of who I am today, and I'm so grateful for being part of the family.
Thank you so much, Miss Toure. That was so wonderful, and then a very clear explanation how Yunus English School contributed in transforming her, in order for her to realize her potential. This is very, very important. This is what we do in academic. We make sure that we nurture the students, open their minds, making them focused, motivated, and through that hard work, when they come to realize their potential, that we can do it. So I think the current students, you could hear from the former students how they struggled through their academic journey, and they make it to this level. It was not easy for them. So it will not be easy for you to get prepared so that you can also do even more than them. Yeah, but these people definitely, not only Yunus English School as an institution, but we mold you, but the whole world is proud of you today.
Yes.
That's very, very important. Single shift. Yunus is operating on single shift. And then I want to come back to you again, Madam Toure, because how that single shift opened that environment, that conducive environment, where you people will be able to settle down after school hours, 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and conduct that extra classes, and even have your own study corner, where you organize peers tutoring, you, the students themselves, learning from one another. How that, let's say that idea that was formulated and tailored to better or to reinforce teaching and learning for quality in our institution, how that helps?
Well, talking about the single shift, it was very helpful because like when we close from school normally 2 o'clock, and we don't even feel like we want to go home. We'll be like, we know we have to stay because we have this opportunity. There are other schools that when they close, other people have to come and occupy the class and learn. And then for us, we just have to be in our class without any disturbance or any other discouragement. So we'll be there, and from there we pray, and then we come back to class. And then there were amazing students, as I told you that like by then the classes were based on performance, and I have an amazing classmates. They will be there, they will say that like, you will see someone will say that I'm going to teach government today. Someone will be like, I'm going to teach maths today. Someone will be like, I'm going to teach English today. So we will allow each other to learn from each other, and then we teach each other about everything. Sometimes we give each other advice, because sometimes we'll be like, yeah, Mr. Tabali will be glad when we do this, and then we'll be like, Mr. Tabali told us this. Yes, it's true. We will encourage each other to stay there and then study in order to achieve what we wanted to achieve. So we'll be at the school until maybe sometimes 5, 6 o'clock before the extra classes commence. We were there like that every day. We will stay at the school. So it was something that was like, it was a big opportunity for us to make best use of it, because it's not easy to find it in other schools, because other schools, as I said, like they have other students coming in the afternoon and coming to class. But the time we saw that the environment is really good, not only us, sometimes other students come from other schools and join us, and we will study together, because not because their school is not good, but then they don't have that environment and that opportunity to learn after the normal classes. So we made best use of that period and then study, and alhamdulillah, in the end we see that it was very significant. So the extra classes is something that is very opportune to us, so we make best use of it, and every student can do that. If you are given that opportunity, like, it's not easy. So you have to make best use of it as a younger one, maybe even from grade 10, because I could vividly remember from my grade 10, I started studying at the school there. Sometimes most of the people will go home, but I and my friends, we will stay there. We pray, then eat. Sometimes when you are hungry, you go to the principal, because the principal is just like our father. We will go there and tell him that we want to eat. Like, he will give us money, and Mr. Yunus also is like that. When you go to Mr. Yunus for anything, he doesn't mind whether it's a private school or you are paid, you are collecting your money back. Mr. Yunus is already, like, he's always willing to support you in terms of your small needs at the school. I could vividly remember there was this day, I just went and greeted him, And he was like, go to the accountant, let him give you some money. And I went there on that day. My friends were like, come, let's share it. And we were very happy on that day. So Mr. Yunus is very kind. Likewise, Mr. Tabali, they encouraged us, and then they did all possible just for to make us to pass this exam. And we were very, very grateful about it. So the extra classes, the single shift, it's very important, and I want each and every student to make best use of that single shift. After the normal classes, you can stay there and read. Not necessarily mean that you have to wait for teachers to tell you to do certain things, because Yunus is already a conducive place for you to learn, excel, and then to be guided. So you have to make best use of it and then be there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Madam Sira Toure. Lamin Sedikan, you could hear from your sister here, and then talk a lot about how the single shift in Yunus English School supported them. It's like double shifting. It is something that you know from morning the teachers were teaching actively, and you want them to go like that in the afternoon. Maybe they are already exhausted, they are hungry, they are tired. So you will know that there must be lapses. So that's why at the Yunus English School, we only have a single shift. And this single shift, the teachers full of energy will come, and they will start teaching 8 o'clock. And by 2 o'clock, they have time to relax. And then, have a break, have food, have water, refresh their energy. And then they don't go home. They stay just to help the students. So this is definitely helping our students very well. I want you to throw more lights on that. You know a lot from the early days of Yunus English School. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Savali. In fact, it started in our batch.
Yeah.
It started in our batch in grade 11. In fact, it's what gave us and our teachers more room to prepare that single shift. Many of the time, immediately after we close, we have these teachers in a row preparing us. Because at the time, there was a huge competition between us and our ARC student.
Yes.
Who will lead. Commerce and ARC, who will lead. And then it used to be a very big competition between me and some other people in ARC and then our members. So even the ARC teachers also were in competition, want to see that their teachers, their students get more. The teachers themselves are competing to see that the student produce more from the ARC area. So it was a competition. So these teachers also, through their time, through their greatness and their passion for this one, when Mr. Silla come up with an idea of single shift, they are also ready. Immediately when we close, we'll have just 1 hour break. Then 3, you have this particular. They in fact set a timetable, and this is what help us after school. We stay, and they prepare us in a certain way that even a day there was no teacher, we are ready to stay and help ourselves. We are ready to do it ourselves, go through difficult subjects, mathematics, economics, accounting, but we are never lack a day without a teacher. Even sometimes he will stay around just to see how we can. And at our grade 11, remember, our teachers will come with past question from WAEC to test our understanding. In fact, there was time they wanted to push some of us to go for private works because of the way they prepare us and because of the way these extracurricular classes, Saturday and also on after school hours, help us to maneuver this syllabus to go and tap with them. And that is why I tell you, Mr. Sula used to take me to Newsrat because he used to have extra classes there, and how he was preparing us at that level. He take us to Newsrat to compete, to see how is our standard, and we are never disappointed. We never disappoint him, and it's through that classes that mold us, help us to cover our syllabus. And we are our badge, we produce fantastic results. Our badge, our performance were exceptional. Many of us have university entries, and many of us have college entries, and thank God many of them are in the various places now today. All thanks to how we are molded, how we were prepared, and how morally and determined we are prepared. So this single shift, it started in our batch. So when it started in our batch, there was no afternoon. So the environment was cool, and the proprietor, many of the time, like I told you, he would meet me and my team having classes on ourselves. He would be happy to stay around to check how we do it, and he would be so happy that to say, do you people have lunch? and then you see that, okay, go, get this and have lunch. You see how determined, how motivated. At the time, you used to have, you know, few people in the classroom, but the moment the motivation started, the classroom become full. So you see that every day, we are determined to stay. Every day, we are determined to come for extra classes. Every day, we are on that level until many of us become our own tutor. And then we tutor other students. Up to date, we have those rapports. So Yunus, those extra classes and single shift, it's what, in fact, I have 2 or 3 of my cousins there right now.
Wonderful.
Yeah, Mohammed is in junior school there. Think you should know him. And then Ibrahima was there, he just graduated. And they come out with good result. Ibrahima, when he was in grade 9, I take him from Jara, from all the way from Jara, Ibrahima Saidi come. At the time he was an Arabic student, he don't know much. But he came, and then in grade 9 he have aggregate 13. I was surprised, the whole family was surprised. So it's through how Yunus molded him, how they train him. And then today, myself, I'm an attestation to that. And there is no area where today you can take me to where I cannot fit. No financial setup, no place where I can't deliver. It's true. When I graduated, Yunus get me as an account clerk. So that is where I developed my financial reporting skill, my analytical skills, my payroll development, and the likes. All this came from wonderful people who trained me and make me to discover. So Yunus is not that place where you just pass. You just pass the school and go. No. The system will be inculcated in you. You have people like myself who immediately after graduation, we are employed. Thanks to how we were prepared and we can deliver. Because many of the time, many of my great tutors and mentors will tell me, who inspired me, in fact, teachers who were there, Zelami Sedikan, it's not about the paper, it's not about the result, it's what you can do. If you go into life after school, if you go into those offices, they are not seeing you 9 A's, 8 A's, it's what you can deliver. And Yunus is that institution that prepare you life after school. Yunus prepare you life after senior school. How will you manage in your university? How will you manage in workplace? You know, those punctualities, because you can remember with yourself, you make sure that every student come to school early. You are in the gate to make sure that we are there early. And that punctuality helps me. I was given a honor of punctuality at office. I was given an honor in any branch I go. I'm always the first person to arrive because of that punctuality. I was trained, I was put in place. And that, in fact, in my journey, through those training, it's what makes me to have a head boy position. Because of those training. We, at the time, we have so wonderful teachers. I can remember Jubrila, Mr. McFoy, Mr. Balde, and then, you know,
nostalgia memory. That's definitely,
those are, and then it becomes like a family. They becomes a family. I remember Mr. Lawrence was not even far from the school. He's an economics and an accounting teacher. And Mr. Kamara. They are always in the school. Even many of the time, they will pass by and they see the student, they are going somewhere, they will change their mind and they come back to us, help us to see. This is all the time happening. That is the atmosphere of school, because the teachers themselves can attest to that. When they are in that school environment, they are free. They can deliver anyhow. You own yourself. The student also, you have that forum to do it. So if I am able to pass this, to go through this, to be where I am today, thanks to Yunus English School, every single student can do this, especially those at Yunus English School today. Mr. Silla will always tell us it's through determination and hard work you can do this. Today, Yunus English School is a household name in this country. We have 3 schools all over the world. How it's happened? Through determination. How it happened? Through hard work. So a good speaker, Diesel or Sintin, will say hard work works. And working really hard is what successful people do. In order to achieve it, you have to work hard. In order to achieve it, you have to be determined. In order to achieve it, you have to be resilient to what you do. And books becomes your friend. That time, during my schooling time, how I was prepared, we don't have like a study timetable, like this is my timetable. My mentor will prepare me like, say, Lamin, the school timetable, tomorrow whatever you have is your timetable. If whatever we have tomorrow becomes my, so I read every day, I study, and also I never sleep without reading over what I did in class. Whatever a teacher taught me in a classroom, I never go home and I never slept that day without reading. So you see, to anytime, many of our teachers, you know, they want to test us to see who are prepared. They come on expected tests.
And give you
so the way we are molded up, we are never surprised. When they come, they just come to back test today.
Exactly.
So
you are going to see the students are like, how can this teacher never inform us about tests?
You understand?
He start telling us tests.
So,
especially the days when you are back from Tobaski days and all of these.
Exactly.
You have your meet and you have that relaxation at home. And
Exactly.
some of you will even add more
other days, you know.
We call it what French leave. So, but the first day in the school, the teachers will be on the blackboard to say test.
Test, you know.
Yes, they. That's what we call reflexive teaching. They want to see if you people definitely understood the past work, and then you through that assessment you'll able to, because assessment are meant for to know what individual students can do for themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is very, very important. And then with the most famous head boy, Lamin Jata, I could remember you very, very during your time.
No, I was famous than him.
No, one of you are famous. It's like people are cats and dogs. So Lamin said Lamin Jata. That's why I decided that to bring you people on this platform. Definitely, Lamin Sedikan is your junior.
Yes,
you understand? So because this one was your senior, right? He started
Exactly.
Yeah, very good. So we are still on extra classes and how the single shift also help the student, both former and also the current student. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Tabali, this single shift is one of the best idea I supported. You see, this single shift, if we are on single shift, you'll be able to have more time in school. Because you see these double shift schools, they normally close at 1:30.
Yes.
And exactly, and all will close by 2 o'clock.
Yes.
The latest will be 2 o'clock.
No, I don't think they even go up to 2.
2.
Because they want the
afternoon
also
to have
to settle down.
So
some will go as early as 1:15.
1:15.
Yeah,
exactly. So this single shift is not good for the school, because it will not able to help you to cover all your subjects.
Yeah, the double shift.
The double shift.
The single shift.
The single shift. This single shift will help you, because you will see, as Yunus English School, when they bring this single shift into the schools, you will be able to. You used to close at 4 o'clock, sometimes 3:30. After 3:30, if you want to continue, you can continue, and it helps you to cover a lot of subjects.
Yes.
But this double shift, when you are on double shift, you go to school, you just cover 2 subjects or 2 topics, subjects or 3 subjects, and you close. But when you are having single shifts in the school, you can able to have lot of subjects at one day. That will help you to cover your syllabus.
Exactly.
But it helped Yunus English School for him to bring this single shift in the school.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and this double shift, if you bring it in the school, the student will not reach home early at home. They used to reach home lately by 8, 9, and now Gambia, we don't used to have vehicle problem. So I don't know who bring this idea to Mr. Yunus to bring this single shift, but it really helped Yunus School to grow. So for us, we benefit from this single shift because we were able to cover all our syllabus and do wonderful in our WAS exams. So
it was good.
It was very interesting.
Mr. Tawari, like he said, like I told you, this started in my batch.
Yes.
I remember, in our grade 10 was afternoon and morning.
Yes.
So in our grade 11, when we come, we don't go much into economics. So when Mr. Lawrence from then at this place, what is the school there? Around URS, something like that. So when he comes, he look into our syllabus. We have not gone far. So he said, oh wow, what were you people doing? I said, we are operating on double shift. So this double shift, teachers don't even have time. It's the same teacher that will continue into afternoon. So you do not have time to go for these extra classes.
Exactly.
Because of that double single shift, Mr. Rollins capitalized on our economics. After school hours, is another economic lesson.
Look at that.
So he was determined, and he was not charging us anything. He was not charging us anything.
It was free.
He said he was there to make sure that we cover the syllabus. and he was able to do that. Many of us, you know, come with A's in economics. I have B2 in economics, and then many of our other colleagues, they all have credits in economics. Thanks to what the syllabus was covered. So where he was able to take us, and up to that level, almost in grade 12 he went back to Nigeria. So Mr. Konate continued.
Yes.
And we also used to stay a lot of extra classes with Mr. Konate after school hours. And this helped us. In our economics day, some of us did not spend more than 1 hour in the class. In the YA level.
Everything was, you know, understood.
Because everything was done and prepared and revised for several times. So through that, what brings that was because of the, how do you call it, the single shift. Because I am great attestation to that. When I was in double shift, sometimes I wanted to stay for how do you call it, for studies, but all the other classes are occupied. Sometimes I have to squeeze myself into some of the afternoon classes. You know, some of the teachers go, Sedika, you are in the morning. What are you doing here? I say I wanted to go over my syllabus, so some people are not here. So when single shift came, we have that chance to stay, especially those of us who are from far areas, and some of us will stay in the school. Some will go even home and then have lunch and go. I remember Lamil have to transfer from Brikama to come to Busumba. Yunus was literally his home. And he's always in the environment to study.
Exactly. You know, so, like, it was like home.
It was
like you rightly alluded to. Yunus English School was like home for the students. Because students love to stay around, and teachers also, because the environment is conducive. All what you needed is around. We have good facilities, you know, the toilet facility, the environment, clean water, and everything like that. So that's why to leave the school is not easy.
It's not easy. You see some people, they cry. I remember one of the activists called Lady Lina.
Lady Lina, okay.
Lady Lina, he's an artist now. He's one of the best artists in the female artists in the Gambia. When they were when we were graduating, he sang a very emotional song. That makes even Mr. Yunus cry. So leaving the school, I once also remember when he was in grade 10, we were in grade 11, that was afternoon. This boy closed from school. Instead of this boy going home, he maneuvered to our class. Can you imagine grade 10 student coming to grade 11 student to study your syllabus before you retire? So it was very encouraging. And the teacher responsible at the class allow him to sit down.
No, because he is determined.
He is determined. He told me that, Lamin Jara, can you move a bit? Let me sit and sit. So I have to give him space so that he can learn.
Let me give you the song. We used to say, Salam alaikum, salam alaikum, ñunwa Mass Club la ñu lele ñu. With the Maths and Science Club members, as we go to the wall, we will do many emphasis to maintain mathematics. You know, songs like that.
To make you people have love for mathematics.
I think Lady Lina was a very good student. She's an artist, and still now she's an artist. Not long ago, even Watson Gambia have to air one of his songs. And she started this journey in Yunus English School. And then, because Yunus is not like any other school. Yunus, like I told you, we have a moral class, we have a press, we started the press, there's news reading, our journalism and others. During every assembly, our people badges started, we started it there. We have a press club, we have a Red Cross club, we have an Islamic club, and even the talent club, the drama team.
It was called Yunus Got Talent.
Exactly, you remember the mighty.
You are the one who
exactly, because Yunus, not only Lady Lina, there is one boy in Yundum, he's a very good famous artist, and he started at Yunus.
Yeah, he's called Sparta,
and not only Sparta, one junior boy in Yundum, he was our badge. He started developing this,
and even current Pai Ibu also, is a Yunus student, he's a continuous student, currently at grade 12.
Right now?
Currently, yes. So it's also a famous. We also have, in our PE department, we produce very good footballers that are representing our country at the national level. Yeah, we have more than 5 of them in our school. Under 17 team, 2 of our students were there. And you have under 15, under 16, our students were all in this, and now they are still growing in that field.
Sure.
And alhamdulillah, very soon they will also become superstars.
Do you know that one of our members is in fact the young parliamentarian?
Yes,
he was Ibrahim Seka, and he is also the country representation of Patrick Lumumba Foundation Pan-Africanism.
Yes, I knew that.
So that was my senior, and
Ibrahim even came to the school some time ago, and he told me, Mr. Tabo, you are back. I said, yes, I'm here. I said, yeah, very good. I will want to come and also time to time to support the younger ones. So it's like anytime you presented such kind of teachers, before the student, and you told them, look, they were here as a student, and today they are teachers. They went through college and university, and now they are here teaching you. So you also have to do as they say, and when you follow their storyline, you'll be able to become the full version of yourself. So it's so encouraging, presenting former students before the current students, and they learn from their stories. There they also are gingered to do more. This is very
Mr. Tawari, yes. I think you will do this one more to bring us to the school. I remember I was talking to Ibrahim some times ago.
Yes.
Because Ibrahim journey started at Yunus English School. Ibrahim is at Geography Department at University of the Gambia and is representing the people there very well. And then they do this in different areas. But Ibrahim, I remember those times when I stay for after school, Ibrahim will come to me and say, yes, let's study. You know, at grade 10, Ibrahim was so determined to come to me to join first classes. You know, many of the ARC students before then, mathematics used to be the problem. So they will come to me for this maths class, and our maths teachers are always there to provide. That is Mr. Cisse, who will give us this song with Lady Lina, with the Mass and Science Club members. As we go to the world, we will do many emphasis to maintain mathematics. You know, understand? So this journey started at Yunus. The geography class, the geography society is talking about Ibrahim is representing Yunus as a good ambassador at the University of the Gambia. It started at Yunus. We have a geography club in Yunus that mold the student. They even go for extra outing to discover so many geographical areas and to master what they learn. I remember they used to do this with Mr. Bad, who is is a professor now. And then these times, Yunus will, like I told you, it's not only about the classroom. It does not stop there. So the current student, if they read, understood what we've gone through, believe me, there are a lot of challenges. There are a lot of obstacles. But through determination, how our teachers mold us. I remember every assembly, then Mr. Kamara, Jibrila, the vice principal, will come there with these short notes of enthusiasm. I have that in me. You have to be enthusiastic. You have to be determined to get there. He will give us that. He started at Armitage. These people are from Armitage. They know how those schools are. When they come to Yunus, we are there. They mold us more than those times. Well, they are having difficult time, and now they have more conducive environment, more free time with us to deliver us, to prepare us. You know, many of us, especially in our country, we came with A1, thanks to how he prepares us, how he makes sure we deliver, and anywhere we go, we fit into that place. So the current student, as I will tell you, you know, success don't just come like that. Even you, whatever you want to be, today as the world we are in, you know, so many want to be fast grown, want to be rich fast, want to get to the social media, want to get to politics, want to get to fame. Even the politicians ask them, the famous singers, the famous ST, Jizzle and others, ask them how determined they are, what sacrifices they do to get to that. So as a student, you have such a school trying to play great part in your role. It's like, Yunus is a blueprint, footprint of everybody's. You want success. Yunus will draw your footprint for you, your blue. When you are coming to your building, your physical plan, everything, Yunus will give you that. Tell you this is the pattern you want to develop. Because believe me, many students will come to senior school, you know, they don't even know what field one they will do. They are in senior school, they don't even know where they want to be. It is at Yunus I developed passion for accounting. It's at Yunus I developed passion for what I am today. Because of the caliber of teachers, when the moment they come to class, they recognize. They start, it's like they are psychologists. Sometimes I thought about, you know what I mean? So they will tell me, because when they come, they say, you are good at this. They will try to move you, to mold you to that. They will bring you to that. This is how it goes on. You have so many people out there, it's through Yunus, how they got to understand who they are, where they want to be, and what can they do for the society. Yunus is that school. So everyone out there who want to make it to grade 12, who want to have a better life after school, who want to be a good ambassador, how we train. We are trained to be patient. We are trained to be disciplined. Discipline was one of the key they inculcated in us. We are molded to be patient and to be disciplined. Whatever we want to achieve, we have to be that discipline. It
has to be there.
It has to be there. It has to be in us. So it molds us, it molds us, it prepares us. We can defend to whatever it is. So they too, to be able to produce good results and to be a good ambassadors of us, like we are representing, to do that, they should maintain the same discipline. They should maintain the same focus. They should maintain the same determination. Through that, they can do it. Yunus is an excellent institution. Trust me. If I have it, you know, if I have a child today, tomorrow, we'll all pass through. Because many of my cousins and my brothers are going through Yunus.
I know that.
Because it's not only about, the school or whatever, but how the result after the school, the result. How? You know, my cousin brother Muhammad, when he comes to home, you know, there is one boy, Taylor boy, Papa, who will call him, Muhammad come, he will call different students, and he will ask Muhammad to speak. You know, in English, you know, English school, English is one of the best. And then in order to understand your language, in order to understand your subject, in order to understand your field, you have to understand English. And Yunus make sure every single student speak a proper English. Even French is coming up. You understand? So this Muhammad, when you compete with others, you will ask Muhammad thousands of questions and he will be, you know, answering them in English. To dive in other stuff. So it tells you, Yunus, and this guy is in grade 8. Yunus do not just collect people's fee for school fees and others. It prepares you. And I was a student at Yunus. I was an employee, you know, and I know every sector of it. It molds me. It prepares me. The jobs I'm having today are through the CV records I have from Yunus English School. So you out there as a student can do much more than I, can prepare more than me, can be better than me. We are able to be patient. We listen to our great teachers. We listen to our, because many of my teachers, you and others, were all my mentors. I was looking up to you, the school environment, Mr. Sedi, Mr. Juve, Mr. Konate. These are my mentors. I look up to them because they are not only teachers. They coach, they mentor, they prepare you, they will tell you stuff, and they will want you to know this is what is their life after life. They don't usually call that. So Yunus is that institution that prepare people to become who they are. I remember our boarding school, when I was a boarding master, we used to have people from Europe and America. Only there, what they know is to be had to be inculcated the discipline, to be morally brought up, to be guided, and we are able to transform a lot of people's life in Yunus English School.
And now they are back to Europe.
They are back to Europe and they are doing fantastic well. So that means every part of the world, anyone who is there can come to Yunus and have a change of life and have a better life. You know, me, you know, to tell you the fact, you know, I never know many of this stuff until I get to Yunus. I never know who Islam is Sedi Khan. I never know, you know, Mr. Tabali is a long story. So
I understand. Thank you so much, Mr. Sedi Khan. Just come down. It was all good. And then audience, Yunus English School, not only operating in Busumbala, we have branch at Sarapate. We also have another branch in Kotu, and we also have a boarding school, like Mr. Sedi Khan alluded to. He was one time our boarding master, a student tutor who was within us during his time, and we are guiding him because he was one of the best students at Yunus English School, and then during his batch at a time they were very, very committed, and we transformed them to become the full version of themselves. So we don't only take them in the class to pass exams, but we build them morally, psychologically, and also making sure that they realize their potential. Every child is gifted, But for them to realize their potential, it has to go through a lot. So that guidance and counseling is necessary. Sometimes we have to hold their hand and tell them, hey, look, this is what is right. What you are doing is wrong. We rescue them from falling in the hand of a devil. Because what an idle mind is a devil.
Works off.
So, we make sure that they are not the idols. So punctuality and regularity at school, it is one of the discipline that also makes students to pass their exams. So, Madam Sarah Toure, how punctuality and regularity at school definitely contributed to child's success in academic?
Thank you very well. But then before I start, I have to add to what Serikan said.
Exactly.
I could vividly remember in our class, like group presentation, we have to talk about it because group presentation also really gave us confidence. The group presentation wasn't like only English or other subject, but even maths was part of it. Then the teacher will tell you that tomorrow we have group presentation. And then it's going to be like, I can even say it is a personal presentation, but then because you have to go alone and then talk, start explaining about things, what you learn and everything. And I can vividly remember Mr. Kamara will be like, some of the students in class, they are nervous, and then they will be like, no, we cannot do this. They will be there, they will not even talk in class because we were the talkative there. But during the group presentation, you will tend to realize that they have that potential in them. They cannot just put it into words because they actually pass exams. So the group presentation really helped us as well. We were there talking about topics. Like if you do a group presentation about a particular topic, that topic is already part of you, it's instilled in you, and you will never forget it. So if it comes in exam, in fact, you will be happy about it and everything. So about the punctuality, punctuality is something that is really important because if you are not punctual, anything you miss, in order to recover it, though you might have it again in the study classes and other things, but then how it was taught and then how the ideas that people share, you will not actually know that. Punctuality is something important because it instills knowledge in you, it encourages you, and then it boosts your determination. It really boosts your determination because you will not even be willing to miss classes or be absent at school. I could remember, like, I was very punctual, but in the end sometimes I'll be like, no, the works are too much. I will have to run away from Mr. Tabali. I'll be like, today I stay in the school up to 8 or 9. Tomorrow I will not go to school. Mr. Tabali will call me early in the morning. Hello, Sira, where are you? I'll be like, Mr. Tabali, I'm sick.
That is him.
He will be like,
you
are not sick, come to school. I have medicine for you. Sira, if I miss you there, I'll just get up. My mom will be like, I thought you said you are not going to school. I'll be like, this witch called me again, so I have to go. so I'll be like this when I go. I will not even go there for him to give me medicine because I was just planning to relax. I'll go to class and then continue learning and everything. So punctuality is very important, and then all the students have to make sure that they are at school in order to learn and then know everything you are supposed to know. Yeah,
because if you look at the syllabus, the grade 12 syllabus,
it's very large.
Years. So, and it started from grade 10. I think this should be understood.
And then during our time, we started answering WASP question papers since our grade 11. Can you imagine? And sometimes when we do it, our teachers will be like, we don't trust you. How did you have everything? We'll be like, we understand it, especially Mr. Jobate. When he bring English papers, like sometimes when we score, he will be like, how did you get this? I don't believe you. And then he will be in class again. He will tell us to repeat it. When we do, we'll be like, wow, you guys can even go for private WAS if it was not too late. I can remember also in class we'll be encouraging each other because we have everything in the class. We have lawyers, journalists, even a president, because I could remember Mansur said he wants to be a president. So we're there encouraging each other. So Yunus English School is the perfect environment for learning because they never discourage you. Even my journalists, they will be calling me journalist. Sometimes even the student, they'll be like, come and interview me. I'll do a joking interview with them. Like it boosts my knowledge and then it gives me more confidence in order to pursue my career. Yunus really gave me confidence, honestly. And then wherever I go, I can move with people. I have that discipline also, how to talk with people, how to interact with people and everything. Honestly, Yunus is the best, honestly.
Yeah, wonderful. You talk about the type of students. You know, teachers are psychologists. You may not understand those professional jargons. You know, but, you know, if I am with any other teacher here, we'll talk more on that. Those are professional field and professional jargons. We know that the students are of two types. We have introverts and extroverts. We have people who are mouthy like you. You're always talking para. Whatever you are, you have that courage to come in front and present. We have students also who are interpersonal and who are intrapersonal. Yeah, the people who can interact with people, and then you will see the full version of them. And you also have students who don't want to interact with people. They are nothing if they are interacting with people. If they are with group, they cannot perform, but they can only do it independently. So we have these introverts also. Psychology describe them as an introvert simply because they feel shy. They don't want to talk. They don't whatever if they know, but whatever you ask them to come in front and see what they have in them,
because I
they
cannot.
So every class must have that. So just to help you in that area, but I don't bring such terminologies because you may not understand. It's purely professional jargons. So you also talk about the learning style. It's one of the learning style where you put students in a group and they work together and present. That one also is a learning style. So we have what we call the child-centered, and we also have what lecture method. We have different methods. So what the child-centered method, always give the children that are avenue to also present what their thoughts about the lesson. So we call it prerequisite knowledge. So every child must have an understanding of whatever that you are teaching them. So what is necessary from a teacher is for that teacher to tell them what that lesson is all about. What that lesson is all about. So the moment you connect the lesson to the real life situation, you will see the students will get that understanding. So we call it conceptualization of a lesson content, which is a very, very important. Like you talk about. And also we know that from the foundation, nursery school, nursery school is doing well. Then we are bringing all these ideas, everything that is built up in the senior school should start from what? From the nursery school, and that's the foundation. So our students should love mathematics, should fall in love with science subjects, and also English language. That one is part of us. We succeeded in that area very well. But we know that mathematics is abstract, and at that level, students could not learn in abstract. So because nursery and the primary, it is concept building period. There we only inculcate the concepts of whatever that the students should learn at that level in them, so that they will have the understanding of it. So students who are always heard about microscope, but they don't see it. They don't see it. So it's a problem. But like if that that quality teachers are there, we make sure that we take them to the lab and show them. You are teaching them about plant. The best area to teach that is that's learning environment. You take them out and let them see the live tree. You are teaching them about what wheelbarrow. You just bring a wheelbarrow right in front of them. So that's what they call the concrete teaching aids. So at that level, so you're going to see the teaching aids has three categories. So it is like from concrete, where you have to bring the live material, and also to pictorial, where you will draw it and the picture of it, and you paste it in the classroom. This is a man, this is a woman, this is a boy, this is a girl. You paste it in that classroom. So students, those young children, wherever they look at that picture, they'll be able to remember, this is a man, this is a woman. That's where everything started. You understand? So from concrete to pictorial, from pictorial now to the abstract. So they are now, whatever they learn through that, and it will be in them. It will stick in them. Because psychology call them tabula rasas, because when they are coming, they come as an empty slate. There's nothing in them. You understand? So whatever that you put on that white paper is going to stick on it.
Sure.
Yeah, but it has to be in a manner that it will be in them forever.
Okay.
So that's why, you know, teaching is very, very critical. And then
Yeah.
it's something that,
That helps.
you know, people that are doing it, if they have love for it, the students will excel. So that's what is happening at Yunus English School. So the teachers love their students. The best teacher is a teacher who has his student at heart and mind, or her student at heart and mind. Because when you have your learners at heart and mind, you can go to the moon for them. You can push mountain for them. You can do anything for them to succeed, both academic and social. So when that happens, you see, that's why today all of you, alhamdulillah, you are on the career path that is definitely supporting your life and also those around you. And thank you so much for coming and telling us your stories. Still we have to go on to more. And then I also want to go back to you, Lamin. You know, nowadays students, they have a lot of opportunity, but they are also very busy. The learning supposed to be very easy for them, very charming, and very stimulating, you know, but they are misusing those materials. Yeah, the materials like mobile phone. It's definitely, you know, affecting the learning of the students, because they don't realize that this mobile phone could be put into good use. I can use it to download, you know, video lectures, you know, on whatever that I want to learn. It's available in YouTube. But for them, they will be on the social media wasting most of their time. And you could see that there is miracle in a book. If these students are online, they can be there from morning up to the very hour of another morning. They will never feel sleep. They will never, you know, feel those. But by the time they open the book, one line, they are like that.
They are sleeping.
And I want parents also to know that nowadays, the students also will put the mobile phone inside the book. So you will think that they are reading. When they cover the board side. They are not reading. They are still testing. You understand? So mobile phone is a distractor. You understand? What advice do you have for the current students?
Okay, Mr. Tabali, this mobile phone issue, when I was at Yunus, when I was going to school,
just to remind you, since your time up to now, it is part of the school code of conduct that the students should not come to the school with a mobile phone. And we cease when we see the mobile phone with them, because we don't want mobile phone to distract them. That discipline is still there.
It's still there.
Yeah, but like when they leave school at home, because you know, they spend more time at home than at school. So you know, instead of doing their homework on time, instead of focusing on their other assignment and other activities that will help them in their academic, they will fully concentrate on the social media aspect, where that will expose them to certain things different from, you know, their education. So that's why, as a former head boy of Yunus English School, I want you to advise the current students that how mobile phone could, you know, distract them from focusing on their academic.
Yes, Mr. Tawal, this mobile phone issue is distracting a lot of students. Majority, you have 75% of students are distracted because of these mobile phones. Yes, this mobile phone, they don't know you can use best use of these mobile phones. You can search Google. The teachers will tell you words that you don't understand. You can go and Google it, and it will be very easy for you to learn it from it. But nowadays, every student is having a mobile phone, but they don't make best use of these phones. They will be using, especially these apps, the recent apps that comes, the TikTok. Instagram. They'll be there watching unnecessary things that will not help them in their lives. And it's really affecting them, because the time you are spending on that phone, like you are saying, you will see students, they will use phone from 8 o'clock up to following 8 o'clock. They don't feel sleep. You can use those time to read your books. If you cannot do something important inside your phone, then pack your phone and read your books. They don't know the importance of the phones. If your parents give you the phone, they don't give you the phone to go and do TikToks or other live store. They give you the phone so that when they need you, they can call you and know your way about. That's the reason why most of the parents give phones to their students. But nowadays, when you give a phone to students, some parents, they don't know their child is having a phone. They will having the phone, hide it from their parents, and they will be using. And some parents, they don't like their child to be using phones when they are going to school.
Like
me, example, I went up to grade 12. My mom don't give me a phone. I was not using a mobile phone until I graduate, and that helped me in my school's time because I focus on my book. My book is my mobile phone. When I'm at home, my mom don't even allow me to watch a TV in the corridor. I'll be inside my house reading my books, and that helped me to achieve my education. But now my advice to the students are, let them reduce using phones and concentrate on their education. In senior schools, it's only 3 years, I think so. It will not pass 3 years. After that, you can do whatever. Right now, where I am, nobody tell me what to do. Because I'm succeeded. I'm already independent. When I was going to school, my mom don't allow me to use phone. And I know now I'm seeing the beneficial of it because my moms guide me. And students, when you advise some students, they will think that you are their enemies. I used to sit, when I'm in uniform, I used to stop some students on the roadside. Yes, I would tell them, which school are you from? You tell me Yunus. Because I know, I told you, do you know me? You don't know. I will ask them, why is Mr. Towel? If I tell what is this, they will be shocked. They will look at, how do you know Mr. Towel? I said, I am the first head boy of the school. I'm the first head boy of the school. I know Mr. Towel. So I will try to advise them how I go through the school. I do that, not even here. I'm always there. When I see Yunus uniform, I used to be proud of myself. That's why anytime Mr. Yunus called me, Lamin, we have this program at the school. Whatever I am doing, I have to call my boss at the station. I will tell him that my boss, I have this program at the school, my former school. That's where I have to go and attend it. But my advice to the students are, they let them reduce using phone. It will affect their education. If you want to use phone, make best use of this. Use Google and do research. And it will help you, Mr. Towel.
Thank you so much. Coming back to you, Mr. Sedik, and it's the same. Usage of phone. If students are with mobile phone, and also the homes now are also not conducive for studies because they are having these smart TVs there, and some of them are living with the young parents. Maybe the guidance who cannot even guide them very well. So and then grade 12, as you know, is not an easy thing because you have to. The exam is comprehensive exam. Because the exams, it is set from different tentacles, from grade 10 to grade 11 and also grade 12.
Exactly.
So you see all these things culminated together, and then that's what you are going to do as an exam. So therefore, you need to have all your notes together from grade 10 up to grade 12. And you need to read every day. So that means current grade 12, they have a lot to read. So even sometimes the little time that they have at school, they have to open the book and read. And also, Yunus English School, we don't joke with the textbook. These reference materials are very important. We always look into the books very well because we know there are many in the market, but we know that there are other books that are below standard. We make sure we go in for a quality and a standard one, which is in line with the syllabus and also the curriculum. So the curriculum is designed in such a way that it started from the simplest to more complex. So that and teaching also is based on that. So that's why its foundation is very important. At that grade 10, that introductory part of whatever that you're going to do is very, very important because of the question will be set out of that. So the students need to have all these materials with them. And nowadays it's also very simplified because you have one textbook which is having grade 10 syllabus, grade 11 syllabus, and also grade 12 syllabus. At the Yunus English School, we get all these materials for them. So now, if these students are guided very well by the teachers at the school environment, and the school environment is also conducive for them, they should not allow their mobile phone, to send them to, let's say, an early grave, because it's like if you allow your mobile phone, if your mobile phone make you fail, it's like your mobile phone send you to early grave.
Of course,
that one is equal to 10. So sometimes I advise students, I tell them, look, you cannot be using smartphone and you are not smart. Because if you are using smartphone and this smartphone can help you to succeed in your academic, and you are there, you are not making good use of that until that has to distract you and send you to early grade. That's dangerous. You understand? Because you have everything. Your parents are also supporting you. You have that environment at the school for you to excel in your academic. Mobile phones should not destroy that. So I want you also to throw light on that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tabu, once more. I told you, Yunus really molded me.
Yes.
I was a head boy and I was an administrator.
Yes.
Like you mentioned, even at the time when our mobile phone is one of the things that is very restricted.
Yeah.
I was myself and my counselors will go around to see if any student have a mobile phone or any distractor from their education.
Yes.
We seize from them. And then we also provide this timing of Yunus will tell you the benefits of mobile phone. What should you do with mobile phone?
Exactly.
What are the things that will make you to differ from your education? And then I could remember me and Mr. Silla at the time will search for, like you said, these good books that match with every subject their curriculum. We will know, we go to WIC to get the syllabus. What are the best syllabus? Some of our teachers are writers. Some of them write books. And we get the best books that will guide these people to achieve them. So my best advice for this current student and our parents, because thanks to Yunus English School, I am able to monitor and take care of more than 3 or 4 of my siblings. And I make sure none of them use a phone. How? Because I know how it plays my life. It was at grade 12 at the time, and I was not having a phone. I ended up having one single phone. That is just to make a call. But it's not something that I would be on TikTok, Instagram. Many of the time,
this is just a single phone.
yeah, many of the time, I will tell some of these things. Know that that guy who is in TikTok uploading videos, who is in there, he's doing his work and he's getting money. You are the school. Your parents pay the school fees for you to go and learn. Your best thing is to learn. That guy is making his money. Your best mate to make money, to better life, is to read your books. So if you are distracted more in this, it's a waste for you. So even at our time, we arrange these classes, we go for extra lessons to learn. In fact, my sister once came to me, told me that, Lamin, I left a phone on the side, I want a phone, so that I can go there. I tell her, well, what can you search in that phone is not in dictionary. Because you are telling me, you are talking to somebody who knows it. So the best advice for the parents too, let them monitor their children.
Very well.
Let them monitor their activities.
Exactly.
Let them monitor what they do. Don't just send your children to a school and you leave the children like that.
Exactly.
Don't just buy a smartphone for your daughter or your son, just to be communicated. But do you know what he or she is doing to that?
Yeah.
What influence is he doing to that? So you as a parent, you need to discover that. And you need to prepare at homes. At homes, like you said, wireless is everywhere. Connection to get to it is easier, even though it's expensive, but people have it. So what can you do to make sure your children are focused into that? You as a parent, bring more of learning material than these distractors that will take them from. Let them focus, let them know what is their benefit. Yunus English School will mold them that, prepare them for that. But as a parent, you also have a great role to play to make sure you and the school both achieve your target, both achieve your goals. How do you do that? Monitor the activities of your children. Answer to the calls of PTA meetings in the school. What did the school want from the student? What did the school going on? How is the school preparing my children? How are they going to? You also will have an inside information of how and what my children are doing at school.
Exactly.
So these children too, I tell you, I make a reference to Jisul. Shortcut silo, shortcut tala.
Yeah, I remember also, I think my students will be laughing. I always, I also reference here this man very well, Jisul.
Yes.
Yeah, from Mafwe, in the Kodas and Empire.
Exactly.
So I used to quote that and I will tell them from Mafwe aggregate 6 total. When I was the principal of the upper basic, from Mafwe aggregate, you have to. Because, Jisul is like, my enemies don't want me to achieve in what I am doing, and then they don't want me to one day, at least buy or make my father proud.
Exactly.
So my father has done a lot for me. So you also, who is in grade 12, grade 9, your parents have done a lot for you. So if you also have a distractor like mobile phone, you have to tell your mobile phone from why? How? By putting this mobile phone aside. Because allow me one thing for sure. a fool at 40 is a fool forever. Because you cannot go up to senior secondary school, still you don't know what is good for you.
Exactly.
So all of you were successful because you were all very good students who determined and focused. So we want them to do even more than you people. And then to do that, they also have to follow the same way that you people followed. And they have to do extra to do. Because now is the time that they have all facilities, but they are also very busy. It's a very busy society. So the marriage also is distractor, phone is a distractor, these smart TVs at homes are all distractors, and now at home environment is not even conducive because they don't even have a study table. The houses are all decorated with other things, fancy things, but there is no study corner for the children, which is very, very dangerous. So parents also have to make sure that these students also have extra study classes at home. If they cannot study alone, like those in the lower grades, they also need to hire private study teachers for them to help them. So this is the only way our children can succeed, and they will also become a productive citizens, like how these people here with me are. They are saved by Yunus English School. They were nurtured by Yunus English School, and today, alhamdulillah, they are all productive citizens. We were talking about mobile phone. A young lady, many of your kind are there in grade 12 and currently. Yeah, so please, you can also throw light on it.
Well, the issue of the using of smartphone, the time you started it reminds me of all the funny things we did at the school. During our time in Yunus English School, as we were the leaders, so as you know, Yunus English School, we don't allow using phone, meaning it is even illegal because if Mr. Tabali see you with phone, you are gone. So we will go to classes, search in their bags and everything. When we take any phone to Mr. Tabali, before you get it is a problem. So we were like that. We know that phone is totally restricted. Even us, the leaders, we'll be like, is Mr. Tabali really okay? Because phone, we will use it and study. And then phone is very important. I and my head girl will be there and talking about all those things. So even though it was not allowed, but sometimes we sneak around and then use it and stuff like that. We'll be like, we cannot live without media. How can you live without media? Mr. Tabali is so wicked. And then we were like that until Mr. Tabali said that we are coming to stay in the school. And Mr. Tabali was like, if you reach the school gate, you have to give me your phone. So we were like that. I was telling him that I don't know how we know that we are in this world, because a world without media, how can we live? We will not watch TikTok, we will not know anything around. We will just be here reading, and we are blindly living in this school campus. We were not in support of that. And we told Mr. Tabali that how can we call our parents? Mr. Tabali will be like, I have millions of credits in my phone. You can come to me anytime if you want to talk to your parents or you have any other problem. So we were like that. We study our books, though like it wasn't going well with us, because you know this generation, if you are not using phone, the perception you will have and all those unnecessary opinions about you are not using phone and all of that. But then we focus and study, and alhamdulillah we came out with a flying color. So my advice to the younger ones is that smartphone is something, as Mr. Tabal will say, don't be a slave to your phone. So you make best use of the phone, but if you know that it will really distract you, put it away and study. As Mr. Tabali said, there is a wisdom in the book. Anything you read in the book and then you understand it, you will never forget it again. So you have to read your textbook instead of looking for research online and all those current things, because in exams they will not ask you about that. The actual thing that you'll be examining on is already in the book. That is the syllabus the worst will follow. You cannot have an excuse and be saying that, yes, I will download apps that I will study on or whatsoever, because everything that you are examining on is inside the book. So it's better you focus on your book, read, and then faithfully read and know that you will make it, instead of having other notions like we did, because I really regret it, because since I realized that, yes, there's a wisdom in the book and then we were able to make it, you can also make it. It's better you focus on your book, you read, and then anything you don't know, you go to your teachers and everything. You don't have any excuse to say that I must use the phone or use the media in order to achieve my goals, because the book is already designed for you to learn and then do whatsoever you want to do. So please and please focus on your books instead of media or whatsoever technology might bring. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, audience. I think it is time for us to delve into our national languages. Almost we took more time discussing in English language. Mbadi ngolum balu kontona al tol na al konton senemola antole na tala jambi Yunus English School kana na komin dal tala nyame ka hakil bulando ke dindungol alfa alla ka intendi ko na karam bongo be lon kan da mento banko kan ka je komin na karam to dindungol menu pareta karam wala je e la balu be nyaade le bi alhamdulillah bi mfele jam ning funding ke sababi jang ning ke fula ani musukilin il be mo funding ke leti men ya lon ko itam bitani Yunus English School la alhamdulillah ngani o men benna ala nata wol mafa bitilo nga mo so funding ke soto jang men mo Mr. Lamin Sedi Kanti ni Lamin Sedi kan ate do ko ke banque kabla pareta karamala Yunus English School ala nata ke ay waddantan soto Yunus English School ka taje do kola o kono afanan nata hakilo nata yiruwa anata tata university karama bam ata fa fele bitilo alhamdulillah ay do ko ke banque jamato par biya fele fanan abe banko fanana bunda doto e ka ko dame ko National Environment Agency atelo mo je accountant oti alhamdulillah ñu be mu ko lete men ya lon ko ay wol karan no Yunus English School and bitilo alhamdulillah ala balu nyaani beteata balu nyaani alhamdulillah so wo mo alatin to baati nata do fanan soto jang memu Lamin Jata fanan mu karanto talibol di Yunus English School men tambita yela sandantan koma wala bitilo alhamdulillah ada fanan police officer di membe do ko la nyim banko kan na tankaro bundato afele na bijam do fanan bijam nying forandi muso sunguti ndingo zako ko sumuti ndingo ni ko sumuti ndingo ase maybe itolu ko la fi do yala ba hani sa ndingo lo ba to la talu bulum ba fula wo nyama ate mu journal soldi ate be standard newspaper ate ka setoro ko wolle andum afele atek mu reportal ti men katarina bankola bumbaro ka ko dame National Assembly so nyimbe mu ku ken doleti nga ko menu kacha ngi nin kale itol kabri be Yunus English School ila karango wato kono itole mu wakil kulle sodo ye daji ka kendol menu sodo ila ye hakilo ila karango ka nyamen fo ale ake bitilo alhamdulillah ila karango yo menke anata e nafa ila inin ko ila karango la inin kayti koyol bari janning be tala nyaato fanan be wato dira Lamin Sedi Kanna afane kuma kangol men ya lon ko ngani nin kanu ay menu fonin angale kamala faso fanan fonin badi mandin koli andi mandi kamala Lamin Sedi Kanna
Mr. Tawale abaraka bake ko ngafo nyamen amuntole kontane ku balati kana jambi ay hakilo blandi bake ko mana wato mennu karamo to Yunus English School kadon tollu minaka Yunus English School to moment nga fo nyama mu dendinati manna destination lo malon kata dami kabring ala ta ko la ala natam frande Yunus English School tol nata long tol mu jumal la fongoti Yunus English School natan tol ma ko le kayitan dina ko alla development o jang alla na jang amanke kana ka exam o dam ma pass kata yamma koy baka yo karotale ya make sure o hamoni o menka ke mola kumaya foloti ngo pasele bi fu ale ma koy data university l bank me la jamal to la jamal ma do kula ala ni Yunus English School la manta be ngoy mendim Yunus English School la keta dulati me yentul la kulu faham darta jenu ala na ma koy ro kama e ka karam mola normal time nga fa extra classes study e ka dinna men yalan ko sone yakono inata sif kilin soto memu so manda ta damati nen jita wularo ngati ke kendol soto men yalan ke la ajul e man ko do noma bari lafta nyina pour sa man dolla karane wala tamina e lo tanyo lo dulato ko nyew wululalu kon tol ko tolle muti falle muti ya make sure na syllabus o men sati nan se exam o bang e ma ko yoto fo ngafen gamira ite fo tarto ko nanin dolu suuto alkalla dimbal tuje kanan no ma suuto pour kaste custody pour nyin kamane exam nga pass Yunus manna da woto ye groupe le da fen jamalo Red Cross bolo kono presentation or PIL men kayitande dinno la ko ise kudo kenole men ning safero ning karam place kono mankili ise keno fan ise fallonno janne ise keno journalist otile kon nanyen sister kendo menti ye mol train fo ka news presentation ka assembly ka newspaper dile ka read assembly lalto ye mol train ka Red Cross olde pour ning manta ala en tanka ko le kede dulare se fam mako ye mol train debate la ye prepare la nyin kam masinin sama nin tol findita mboda karam moto nga mentara ñaato se dunno banko kono dunia dawo darandi se mako Yunus English School mo le botnam for America France Italy different bankol do pour kanaje pour ka amanke comme ka buko doron karande because wala la karamata mirantol bar pour nyin kamala pour ka daji kandi ke karandi daji kola anin sabaro ni muño pour nyin kamala dunia kol be siare nyaaw nyarandi nyama social media le fengol be kerim bari ite be fantan kanola nyaadi ibe tambino lo la nyaadi le pour ila hamo momenti la wulula lamo yo akif pour same fane ke fantaram fondinke wode ala la manta be on dolbe bulatol manta be on kono ndenga kabirin jita ala la manta be on ma ko yoro kam natike kendolu men lotam fe Yunus yenta karandiro fana nata murum fana ko sifala dindun ka extra class ol di dinol ay nata ke bodin mastati ngira accountant je nka payroll de da anen ku jama men yanon ko ay ma ko bi wala ben samba kan na do ku jama don kamenke fondara university ala la ma ko ro beni Yunus so nga ben semen fo wululali anin dinol men beje bi do malu men beje ndol man na nga se ka palato kan doron man na kete no ati doron musontan nati cellema nsonton na wulu lalema nsontam fangol lema karam kuru nga karam mobile nam dol nga sodole bari manson mobile nyinande na bukol o titel kamen karandi text bukolu exercise bukol abebe Yunus le ndetata no ndel ka bukol maraji ndene Mr Yunus kada way telefon kanyen ka syllabus sul moment best book sol nge be natiji man dawro tike kendol men bol karandi la pour yana karam mo sa wo be sototale annun tiken nana mam balam momaje lafta nyinen kar lela ya futama ya bay tiken nana mam balan kay ko aka it fon la ka nal paretero ala oren tol betaraji so Yunus mu schoolol te me yalon ko aka mo daji kandile aka mo fana mako pour ibe sama sinin sama ni e karamo bang ibi ta nyaadile ibe itara daw dara nim fanan ibe mala nyaadile pour ite fana ye keno e fanti so Yunus la keto karamoti ala la de maro me yentol samanan frandino bira o kam manam be Yunus English School be nim barala baake kabonang school o tiro mem Mr Yunus English sila fonti anin atol teacher menu tartaji anin menu fonno botaji bi be la dolto ya kata ba ken to lele baake na balu kono pour kan kenon fangol tibi o mu kukuma bal so nga Yunus tentu bakola so karam do dinolo atol men ben jibe kan albella moy kam c'est même fale sonea bukana tarinke onya eko dukut la kadakati bulu fo ya kata ye fota dollar ni lafta ka kay 9 credit la soto ni lafta ka aggregate 6 la soto ibe wakil la suta nyaajal waton tol ka fala bon midnight candle but this time you have to switch on the midnight bulb to achieve your success to achieve what you want ibe mobile isa use bara tala akana ke fenti membe te balle la buko karam ila buko karam pour molal nim mo lafta fame nga fonu mole and I did not get fame from phone. I did not get fame from. I get fame because the teachers themselves are discussing me in the classroom. They discuss me to the proprietor. He is the best student in mathematics, the best student in accounting. So that will give you what you want, and it will excel you. Ofon de maro kama. Atinal ntol jama beje kabirin jita na scholarship also kata IOU Islamic Banking and Finance. I started studying that.
Advertise yourself.
Exactly. Okola nga scholarship also kata adlalto. Nyinka mal teacher kendo lotar kaje ko dindi ngol kendo lenti fo nga ma ko sama kiflonya. So kamala ngal tentu bake mbe Star TV fanan tentu la bake kanyim programme deda in English school pour ka long mone be keren karam molto anen karam de dinul men jire mone soto mbo tentu ro murun dal beka aliya baraka baba ke bake.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Baraka bake Lamin Sedikan. Ko do fana fondinge do fana on kele me alon ko bitilo alhamdulillah ado mamandiro kala na bankola tankaro bundato mate alhamdulillah mba fana sola afane kumandim fay mbadin mandin koliye na kuma kangol menu kacha angale kamala
abarka baka Mr Tabali ngikete nyokon tan kubadi pour kan kumandi jambi Yunus mu karamu yalon ko ayndo la life dada ayntol ma koy bake jata jele ayntol tilendi silola jandin ka futa Yunus manke karamunta din kendati be mukata karamuto be tala video kulo pol to tari bar kamin foda da Yunus tike karamu tikel mum beje yalun ne ko nte mo karana kendoti yemma koy yen tilindi silola nyande ka munke alhamdulillah sayende ngana fajel ndara dawda ngake je mo nyaato kolti ni manke je folo de ngake je fula nyawti so fele say nata ka join Gambia Police Force njonde je 2021 fo say mo nyene mang police wala mo nyene ma fo lamini yengi nak because menake da kuluwo mo yalan ko Yunus yang karandar Yunus yang karandi kuluwo la yang emang karandi karan kensan la bar kuluwo yen talandi silola hanama di nyanda ka ma nyami so Yunus mo karamu mu yalan ko akamul makoy amanke karama da mada ki makoy ila life la ni bora karamu de bitano nyami e be succeed la nyami amanke de da mada amanke nyinde mil mo jamal la je mu yalan ko e be dulal to mu yalan ko to lefu ben tol nyaato dol be je la mu yalan ko e be Yunus Gambia represent kan dulal do tare jumalo ke Yunus English School lo ke so mbal dan la a yalla dinul kamanan karamu to ye karam tika kendol be je mu yalan ko e qualified ta mboga Yunus nga koros kabinte ben je hani sai abuka teacher employee wonyama abuka teacher dunni je wonyama aka fene ela certificate wal kamanan a long ede mo sifa nyaade de yemu quality la soto yalla mu hanamadin sifa la bije anan teacher be bukata karmo de ka teacher kurun soto le teacher kendol soto bar Yunus ko bi da ay be scan aya jibe jumal la teacher kendol de jumal be dinno karanino jumal le patient soto teacher dol be jele man patient soto ka dinno karan e gaaji comme la min sedi kan ya fanyami ni data teacher ya ye nyini ngani na ba flen anytime al pareta wado wada len na len nyini nga be nyin folalen bari teacher dol be jele tade ye nyini nga ha ta fa sama school ena ni hala school be nyini nga Yunus toro Yunus hani mo walo siga ye teacher ko la be su hana be la na sudo e ga ko be nyina study kam bar ma understand abe wullale aya foye abe nyami abe explain Yunus lo no because alo ndaka mo civil mo employer ala school lot so nde bal dan ala la dinno kamanang ade sama Yunus English School na lafta karan kenno la isaje sama soto because ndol ngana sama jel kabirin kataje ngamira ndol mo nyimira bar kabirin nga nafajel kabirin pareta karamodo kabin nga karon bang ngana nafajel ndefelen kede police soto amanke community police la by chance police o lenje laftana ndara je an mba nafaje kan mo be len like hani IGP mo be lonne so omu da nakulu lo sa nakulu anara nyaadi le ala ta ko la Yunus lam anin na parents so mba dan la ayala dinu sama nan karamu to mba fla Mr Yunus ya barka bake Yunus a kata bake karamu to dinno le a kata bak anu angan yo sanyada le ndela grade 12 amang hani tala ndamajo Yunus English School ay atle na karamu jo ala ma ko roy na karamu be joni from graduate wala sab na ko man dawda I am always available so mbaflay ala barka bake Mr Tabali ngosi fana yen karandile ana ba kala demon dinnati yen karandile so mbafla mbe tendula be mo be tendula ala barka bake thank you so much
barka bake thank you so much Sera Touré ay ite bafula suru akamala saje mbadi suru al fanang ya fonko fahamro ke na kumo kan wala menu ka chajang
comme mbokki viewers yi luñ doon wax tey fii mooy Yunus moo ñu fi teg tey because ñun yëpp ex-student lañ Yunus te suñ jaar-jaar lañ doon waxtaan fii tey suñ jaar-jaar yi moo ne buñ nekkoon Yunus luñ xam mooy jànga because Yunus teacher yu fa nekka gay dañ góorgóorlu nekkut góorgóorlu kese waaye gay dañ la dimbale nga xam ëllëg looy nekka ñu dimbale la si nga am xam ko ñu dimbale la si te nga xam ne ëllëg looy nekka di def nga am si confidence si loolu because ñun ñu fi toog yi yëpp tey fii ñeneen yi bankale ñeneen yi police la te man tey journaliste la man su ma la waxee ne 2024 la graduate te tey fu ma nekka ñeneen yi nekka nañ si field bi lu yaaga gaay amuñ ko Yunus moo waral loolu man dama dem Yunus ñu xam ne man journaliste laa bëgg a nekka ñu dimbale ma si jàppa ma si teg ma si yoon ba tey fu ma nekka ma àgga fa Yunus de école la bu nga xamante ne soo fa demee doo ko mës a regret because école la bu nga xamante ne like soo fa demee di nga xam ne kër nga dem nekkut ne school nga dem kër nga nekka because teachers yi dañ laa make sure that nga jànga te jànga bi dafa nekka waxtu bu nekka because as Yunus fuñ nekk foofu suñ jànga bi suñ wàccee 2 o'clock time bu des yooyu ne yëpp di nga mën a nekk ci school bi nga jànga te dina nekk ci xel bu dal dangaa toog foofu nga jànga ci xel bu dal te teachers yi dañ laa dimbale def lu nekk ba comme nga successful in life. So Yunus noonu la mel maa leen di ñaan ñu nekk Yunus ñu jàppa ci te ñu try ñu jànga ñu serious te ñu ñëwaangu tamit soo bëggee sa doom bi nga dimbale ko mu xam ëllëg lu moo nekk nga try mu dem Yunus English School te du ko mës a réccu. mbokk yi jërëjëf man Sira Touré laa man maa nekkoon deputy head girl bi te maa ngi fii ak suñ wonderful principal bi Mr Tabali lu ma defal ci suma life su ma ko bëggee wax fii tey ak Mr Yunus ak school bi yëpp duma ko mën a jeexal. Yunus de soo ko bëggee xam danga war a àgga foofu nga xam lu fa nekk honestly suñ ko waxee fii doo ko mun a xam danga àgga ci school bi nga discover ko sa boppa. maa ngi am Lamin Seydi Kan fii suma collègue la ak also Lamin maa ngi leen di jaajëfal te kontaan naa torop tey di toog fii di wax ne Yunus lu ma defal because fu ma nekk nii tey kontaan naa te fu ma sintu suma boppa foofu laa gis suma boppa tey so kontaan naa torop jërë ngeen jëf.
Yeah, thank you so much. Abaraka bake Sira Touré ko mbadin suruwal fana moy nyame ngalon dañu banko kanjang ni mana kan fo ye angale kan fo ye sura kan mo me ba folo ko man fem moy ñol kono man amansia bari be mbadin sura ko tentul ambe jayila ba fole ko ala baraka bake men be ben folo kam be mbadin folo fana men kan nay programme fana folo bal kontonna bal jayila al konton tol na konton senol la mbadin ma jafol Gambia be konton na konton ñimal ani e kata ko men be ke kallo ke la tay mota kan nanyim programme o jibe comme ali ambe dindo la nyame nyul mu fonden ke leti men ya lon ko ye karango ke Yunus English School and bi karango fele ye na faso to ila karango nyin kono o mu ala tentu balti wala mu na karambo lon kanoti kaje ko men ka Gambia dindo ma ko hani men ma ke Gambia dindo ti ba ya moy len kadi no so do men ka bona America kana nan jang ka ila dunia ta nyal ngi tandila ke so be yandi ke nyan ke tilinde silolla alhamdulillah e be dawda dunia ko no ka ke molti men ke fa nafa e ke la wula nafa ko min ba don la be ya moy nyamen wato yen so nginala so balten tulam bal jayila fo ning fo di maskoten alhamdulillah di maskoten fana minala li janne ning dinding dol fana minala men be oda area la so ko men be na jaral bundal no sol be dol fana sambala na le janne ko fana ko nyin kacha andu nyaato do mandim fana kan do dindol fana membe mbulte men be grade 12 mbol fana sambala le nanne saaje wol fana na ebe lonkama men kan ebe kata ko men be kan pour nyin kamala ka exam wol men minala pour se pass no nyame mbo be kala a programme o nyin na be tarla kono le fo wati jang inshallah. So thank you very much audience for taking your time following us in this program. We are very delighted from Yunus English School. We are very delighted all the staffs and the administrators at the Yunus English School. Gratitude to all of you, your effort, your contribution to the life of the younger generation, because they are the future leaders and the future is today. Thank you so much, Star Radio and the TV station, for broadcasting this fascinating program. I thank you all. As you know, my name is Lamin Tabali, the principal of Yunus English School, Sarepati. Last word.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tabali. Come back to my name, Lamil B. Sedikan, former head boy of Yunus English School. So my last words to everyone, especially the current student at Yunus English School. It is not easy to be a student. It's also easy to be a student. And the best are those who prepare for it. The best are those who are ready to accept whatever challenge. There have been so many fall downs, there will be so many back downs. But the best are those who, when they fall, they still get up and go. They will still be determined and they will have that enthusiasm in them that this is not the end. I must go. Whatever comes to your life, have it and believe that I can achieve. There is no dream that is bigger than to achieve. Have big dreams and work on those dreams. Have dreams to have A, all subjects A. Have dream to be one of the best students in your schools. Have dreams to be one of the best students in the country. Have dream to represent your school everywhere. And so shall you be.
Okay.
Stay humble and stay focused, and you shall achieve.
Thank you. I think that is their last word.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tawal. Thank you for calling me here. I want to tell Mr. Yunus or Yunus School, we are always available. Anytime you need our help, you can call us. So much, yes.
Thank you, Sila. Last word.
Okay, I just want to say that I'm forever grateful to be part of Yunus team. And then the students, my words to them, always be determined and then work hard and then know what you want in life and then work towards it. Thank you.
Thank you. Last word to the students, take home is this today. Future belongs to those who work for it.
Yes.
Thank you so much.